Hi everyone, it's Zeraldo here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Chrono Corruptor class. I promised this class guide a few months ago, but because of school and some other things that have popped up, I just haven't had the time, but I'm finally getting around to it. It's a lot like the Chronomancer class, but the moves are a bit mixed up and they've added some little twists here and there. One thing that you have to remember is that in real life you have to go and buy the 2012 Adventure Quest Worlds calendar. Yes, you do need to buy the calendar in real life because the back of the calendar has a code on it which once you verify it with your Artix Entertainment account or your Adventure Quest Worlds account will give you the Chrono Corruptor class. So you do need this calendar and you can't get the class any other way. If it's still around you can get it from Hero Mart or from some Toys R Us, although it's been almost a year now so they'll probably be sold out, but you might still be able to grab one. When it comes to enhancing your Chrono Corruptor class, the best enhancements you can go with are just full luck. You could dabble with a bit of magic or hybrid, but I just recommend full luck. All of its moves, as you can see down the bottom here, are physical and magical, save for the last one. And luck gives a perfect balance between physical and magical. Luck also dramatically increases how much critical damage you do, as well as significantly increasing your chance to crit and evade and your haste and your hit. So it's a nice balance between all these stats. Just for the purposes of this video, I'm using a relatively stable damage range, just so you can get a good idea. I'll explain a bit more about that later. So just remember full luck, and as for the passives, it's just 10% to your dodge and 10% to your damage, so it's quite nice stats. One thing to be aware about with the Chrono Corruptor class is that it's a class based off of stacking. You need your Chaos Rift Strike to essentially activate these two moves. The fourth move actually doesn't require it, which is something you really need to keep in mind, especially if you're trying to cause some massive crits. So the first move, it's the same as the Chronomancer. It's a 5 mana with a 2-second cooldown, and you stack it to get the best out of your other moves. It doesn't really need any more explanation than that. The second move, Split Casualty, costs 20 mana. It's got a fair cooldown of 12 seconds. And because this is a chaos-based class as well as a time-based, it's got a chance of one or two effects. Either it will call a heal over time or a damage over time. The heal over time will heal you up to 40% of your health. So if I activate it there, we've got a damage over time that's appeared doing 227, which isn't bad as far as damage over time goes. Once you activate your move here or there, Chaos Rift will stop stacking for about 4 seconds, after which it will resume stacking. And as you can see, it actually gives a fair heal over time of about 366 in this case. The third move costs 30 mana and is time collapsed. Both of these moves are based off of the damage you deal. So basically I let it off and it gives that was over 1,000 damage because of the damage I just dealt. It doesn't have any other specials or anything, that's it, and it consumes the stacks. So I'm just going to demonstrate what both aspects of Shift Burn can do. It's a 50-50% chance, as it is with Split Casualty, as to which one it goes, so it's never fully reliable, but if you can utilize it, it's great. The first one that's come is Shift Burn, which actually increases your haste, damage, and critical for 6 seconds for about 5 seconds. And so that's a nice little one to activate in battle. It can give you a bit of an edge. Or, just hoping here, no, more Shift Burn. Or the second one is just a large critical, well, not large critical, sorry, a large attack, which has a chance at critting, like all other attacks, and stuns your opponent for 6 seconds. So I'm just hoping to trigger that. And there you go, 3,400 and whatever. So you can see the large damage potential here. Now, what happens when you pair this up with some of the other moves of the class? So I'm just going to show you how this works. Let's see what we're up against. We're up against a Pyromancer, 1 level lower. For those of you who've seen the Pyromancer video I did, you and I both, well, we all know exactly what I'm up against here. It's got quite a potent reflective shield. And I wish they wouldn't slide, because I don't know how to slide. It's a guilty confession. My moves always glitch up here. I've been scorched.
My moves aren't working because they're glitched. I have a nice PvP amulet, but that's all I've got working for me. None of my moves are working. Sorry, it's just frustrating when you're trying to film a video. There you go. See, if you can just activate a good hit, even with lag, with moves not working, and your opponent sliding, you can still win. It's a powerful class. However, against high dodge classes, this class has low output because it relies on actually being able to get a hit to get in your crit or high damage. It can work, but it's not always brilliant, and it's just about as much luck as it is with the crits as it is to what class your opponent is. So, although I wouldn't recommend it in a PvP setting, it can definitely work, and it can definitely crit high. Your only real challenge is going to be pyromancers if they are reflecting damage back at you. So, to sum up, it's actually quite a nice class. It's not particularly great for soloing anything. You can use it to train, you can use it for quests, but its real strength is in group boss battles, but be sure to bring someone like a healer or a bard or a paladin high lord just to ensure that you're actually getting health back. As far as PvP goes, it can hold its own. It's not a guaranteed win, but if you can get in a good critical or a good hit, you've won, without question. A downside to the class is that it does not have a rank 10 passive, at least not yet. They may update all the classes one day, but for the moment, no rank 10 passive. And another nice little thing is the armor I'm wearing, the Time Master, I think, armor and hood. It comes with the calendar as well, so although the class itself may not be the most visually pleasing, it does have quite an interesting and nice looking armor. So that's it for now. I'll be back with more videos soon. There's been a couple of classes released that I need to catch up on, and I'm hoping to cover both the original claw suit from 2008 and the evolved versions that have been repeated ever since. So until next time, bye.